Oh, you want to talk about mothers? I went ape shit. Guys and dolls, Brit here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello babies, and welcome to my beautiful Brats family. My name is Brittany, Brit, whichever floats your boat. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be another story time video, baby, period. Before I get into today's story time, I just want to burn some incense. I've been getting into this recently. Like, I've only done it for like the past few days. I've been really getting into burning incense. It helps with my energy. I've noticed that calming scents relaxes my body and relaxes my mind and puts me in a good place. So it kind of acts like a as a sage of sorts, but obviously it's not sage. I was burning some earlier. They're done now. I'm going to burn two different scents. I have White Magic, which is almost gone because it was 12 in a pack. I let my friend borrow some. Y'all know Tori. Well, she hasn't been on my channel yet, but we recorded a video for when I started back doing YouTube, and I just have not edited it yet. So the first flavor or the first scent that I have is White Magic, and then the next scent that I have is Midnight Rider. I burnt these two at the same time yesterday, and it was very calming, very peaceful. Like, I was cooking, and it definitely brought me some peace. So we're gonna light these babies up. Lock that back. And what I just do, I just like to let it circulate first. Y'all, it smells so good. And then I let it do its thing, shawty. We're gonna put it by y'all. We're gonna put it back here behind y'all. And just let it burn. And just let it do what it do. They're more than likely you're probably not going to see the smoke from it, but it smells really good and it's really helping with my energy. So now that we got that out the way, y'all already know the drill. Grab something to sip on, grab something to munch on, and let's get right into this story time video. Okay, baby, period. All right, you guys, so today's sip of the day is a Smirnoff Ice. This is the pink lemonade. Y'all, this one is pretty good. Like, I tried them for the first time yesterday because I was just like, I want some fruity to sip on while I'm telling my little story times, but I don't want anything like ba-bam. You know what I'm saying? I just need something a little slight for the vibes, you know, because we're all about the vibes here on this channel. I kind of want y'all to see the smoke, but y'all not gonna see it. But that's okay. Oh, you see a little bit. You see me. Anyway, so let me stop playing around. So today's story time of the day is going to be about the time that Lil Bobby tried it, okay? And I'm calling him Lil Bobby because he was like a Lil Bobby Brown. Started getting a little beside himself, okay? But I love me some Bobby Brown though. But I don't love this Bobby. He really tried me. He tried to play me, okay? Like, he fucked up. So if you want to hear all of this tea, all this shade, and all this mess, child, brother boy, sister girl, sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's get into it. All right, you guys, so this happened when I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade at the time, and Lil Bobby was in 7th grade at the time. So just a little background on me and Bobby's dynamic. Like, we were acquaintances, but we would pick on each other. Like, we would go back and forth, like roasting each other. You know how I was in middle school. So he would always sit in like the first or second seat on the bus. So he was all the way in the front, and my friends and I, we would always sit in the back of the bus, or like the middle to the back of the bus. So this one particular day rolls around, I get on the bus. It was like in the evening time, like after school. So I get on the bus, Bobby's on the bus. He said something slick to me, as he always did. I said something slick back, you know, because that was our dynamic. We picked on each other, we joked around, we roasted each other, and then we went on about our business. So I went back to my seat after, like, we was picking on each other and shit like that, because there was people behind me trying to get on the bus. So I went to my, you know, general area where I would usually sit down, and I was talking to some of my friends, and we were waiting on another friend of mine to get on the bus. Now, we're gonna call this friend Sunshine. Bobby had the biggest crush on Sunshine, okay, y'all? Okay, so me and my friends, we're talking, chopping it up, whatever, shooting the shit, and we're waiting for Sunshine to get on the bus. So she finally gets on the bus. He tries to flirt with her. She rejects him. That's their dynamic. They always did that. He always tried to flirt with her. She always rejected him, turned him down, woo, 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 whatever. It was like, it was a gag. That was the thing. So she came and she sat down with us or whatever, and she was like, girl, he is always trying to holler at me. I'm like, girl, he like you. She's like, but he could never, type shit. So he heard her, and he was like, you ain't have to do me like that, baby. Like, you know you want me, da 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 da. And his friends hyping him up like, yeah, you know you like her, da 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 da. All them, like, all of us, like, da 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 da. And then so me, Sunshine, and our friends like, no, we don't want y'all, da da da. You know, it was playful banter, okay? Playful banter. So there was always this one girl who sat behind us, like me and my friends. She would sit like 2 seats behind me and my friends. She would be sitting in the way back, and we're gonna call her Destiny. And she was kind of quiet for the most part, but she was mad cool. So she's sitting in the back of the bus, and then out of nowhere she yells out, bruh, don't nobody want your ugly fat ass. We froze, and we're just like, what the fuck? Mind you, we're going back and forth across the bus. So he's all the way in the front, and we're all the way like in the middle to the back. So he doesn't know who said what. Bobby went clean the fuck off. Who the fuck you calling fat? You fat, ugly ass bitch. We all thinking, okay, so he know Destiny said something. Because Destiny was chubby too. Like, he was chubby, Bobby was chubby, I was chubby, because, you know, I've always been a little thickums all my life. And Destiny was a big girl too, but she was bigger than both of us put together. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. So the fact that she was pot kettle, calling the kettle black, like, girl, what? But she was dead ass serious. Like, she was not trying to be funny. Like, she was dead ass serious. So he's going clean the fuck off, and I'm just like, ooh, like, all of us like, damn, like, we can't even help you, girl. At this point, he's walking down the aisles trying to get through. I'm thinking trying to get to her. I turn back, and he's looking at me cussing my ass out. So he thought I called him fat and ugly and woot whatever. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, whoa. Like, wait a damn minute. I'm like, who you talking to? And he was like, I'm talking to you, you fat ass bitch. And I'm like, oh, hell no. See, at this point, now you done crossed the line, my boy, because wasn't nobody, I ain't even say shit about you. Like, the fuck? So I was like, Bobby, I didn't even say anything. He was like, so that wasn't you. So that wasn't you. So that wasn't you. I was like, no, it was not me. And he was like, you a liar, bro. Fuck you, da 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 da, going in on me. And I'm just like, okay. Okay, so Sunshine stands up for me, and she's like, don't be talking to my friend like that. It wasn't even her. It wasn't even her. The whole time, Destiny is back there watching this shit happen. Not once did she stand up and say, I said what the fuck I said. I'm getting pissed at her too, because I'm like, bitch, you hear him sitting here cussing my ass out, and you know I didn't say shit about his weight. Because what the fuck I look like saying something about somebody's weight? Bitch, what the fuck you look like saying something about somebody's weight? So, you know, I'm just sitting here like, what the actual fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's going in. He's calling me all types of bitches and hoes and fat, ugly, whatevers. And I'm just like, Bobby, that was not me. Like, everybody is yelling at him like, that wasn't Brittany. That wasn't Brittany. And he is not fucking listening. So he goes back to his seat and it's just quiet the rest of the bus ride because everybody was yelling at each other. Some people was trying to calm the situation down. Some people was getting hyped up like, oh, they about to fight. Like, it was just this big ass thing. So like, we was just quiet for the rest of the bus ride. Fast forward about a week or so, and at this point, every time that I see Bobby through the halls, on the bus, no matter where I see him, he always got some slick shit to say. At this point, I'm getting really irritated and really tired of it because I'm like, I've told you multiple times, I did not say shit about you, my boy. Like, the fuck is your problem? Like, everybody screaming and telling you it was destiny, and you still want to sit here and blame Brittany. Like, the fuck? Like, make it make sense, Bobby. Make it make sense, my nigga. So, like a week or so goes by, he's talking mad shit, popping shit or whatever. Another week rolls by, he's popping shit, talking shit or whatever. And then another week rolls by. So at this point, he been popping his shit for 3 weeks. 3 weeks in a row. So then finally, like Wednesday or Thursday rolls around. And it's after school. We're getting on the bus. We're about to go home. And I walk past him. And he said something to me. And I said, Bobby, leave me alone. And he was like, man, fuck you. I said, boy, I told you to leave me alone. And he was like, what the fuck you gonna do? I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck you. And then he was like, your mama. Y'all. Y'all already fucking know how it go when people be talking about my mama. I don't give a fuck if you trying to be funny. We can go back and forth, playful banter all day. But if I don't say nothing about your mama, don't say nothing about my mama. If I don't say nothing about your daddy, damn sure don't say nothing about my daddy. If I don't say nothing about your family or nothing like that, don't say nothing about my family or nothing like that. If we gonna go back and forth talking shit about each other, playful banter, roasting each other, that's cool. The minute you bring my mama into it, nigga, it's some real shit. I said, what the fuck did you just say? I said, your mama. He bucked up his fucking chest at me, y'all. Like, real shit. Like, he bucked up at me. I'm just like, oh, you want to talk about mothers. I went ape shit. Fuck you. Who the fuck you talking about? Don't be talking about my fucking mama. The bus driver's like, Brittany. I'm like, no, Miss Tiffany, because he's sitting here talking about my mama. I ain't even say shit about his mama. I'm going in. Like I'm fucking hyped. Like I'm ready to bounce. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's rumble. You want to tussle? Let's go. You want to box with Tyson? You want to get in the ring? You want to get in the ring, my nigga? Like, let's do this shit right here. So I'm going and it's a whole lot of people trying to get on the bus. I am pissed the fuck off. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, look, hello. So I'm going in. I was just all types of heated, okay? So Miss Tiffany finally calms me down. And she had to literally park the bus and walk me back to my seat. Mind you, at this point, none of my friends are on the bus yet. They was probably in line, so they probably heard what happened. So they get on the bus or whatever eventually. Like, everybody's on the bus and we're riding home. And I'm cool, like, you know, in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm going to get this nigga back for saying what the fuck he said, because that shit is not about to go unhandled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to handle you, my boy, but just not right now. So it was one of the last stops to get picked up in the mornings on the way to school, but I was one of the first to get dropped off on the way home from school. We get to my block or whatever, and the doors fly open. Mind y'all, I did not hold book bags back then. I didn't carry book bags for as long. You can ask any of my friends who ever went to school with me. High school, middle school, elementary school. Elementary school, actually, I did wear a book bag. But high school, middle school, no. College, wasn't wearing no damn book bag. So I carried all my books and binders and my papers in my arms. So I'm walking off the bus or whatever. And as soon as the bus doors fly open. It was demon time. Bitch, when I tell you, I threw my shit out there, papers, binders, everything just flying all different types of ways, bitch. I turned to him and I yanked him by his dress because he had dreads. And I yanked him by his dress and I said, what the fuck you said about my mama, nigga? Bop, bop, bop. Getting in on that ass. Like, I just, bang, 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 bang. I tugged him by his dress and I'm pop, 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 like popping him in his shit. I was getting his ass. I was wearing that ass at, okay? And he's like hitting me too. Like, we full blown like tussling in this bitch. Before I know it, I don't know how the fuck it happened, y'all. I'm on my back in a fucking headlock. This nigga, some type of way, fucking got my ass in a headlock. So I'm looking up at him and he was like, you better stop. You better stop. You better calm down. You better calm down. And Miss Tiffany parked the bus again. She stand up. She said, what the hell? Stop it. Break it up. Stop it. And then before you know it, Sunshine comes flying from the back. Like she's running down the aisle because, you know, it's people's book bags in the middle of the aisles. People like leaning, trying to see what's going on up in the front. And she's like busting it through all them bitches. Just busting through all them bitches. And she grabs him by his head and he let me go. So at this point, I'm like, at this point, you would think, oh, okay, Brittany gets off the bus at this point. No, bitch. No, I did not. My friend Sunshine had you by the motherfucking dress, nigga. So now I'm about to pop in on that ass again. Pop, 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 pop. Just going at it. He's like throwing and punching me too. Like he's punching at me and I'm punching at him. Like this is a fight. This is a fucking fight. A fight. So we're sitting here and we going pop, 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 pop. Tiffany said, I'ma write y'all up. I'ma write y'all up. And then I kind of just like let go. Like Sunshine let go of his head. He stopped punching. I stopped punching. We was like, nah, we don't want that. And she was like, next time y'all do some shit like that, I am writing y'all asses up. Y'all hear me? Like she was so mad. Like she was pissed. Like, and I know she really could have got in trouble for that because y'all like, bitch. So I got off the bus. Sunshine got off the bus because me and Sunshine were neighbors. So we got off the bus or whatever, and we picked up all my shit off the ground or whatever. And she was like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I'm getting myself together because I think I had my hair in like a little ponytail. And when he put me in that headlock, man, he kind of roughed my ass up. Like, I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Like, that little boy roughed my ass up, okay? So my hair was all types of messy. I had to put my hair back up. I had to fix my clothes and shit like that because one of my friends was trying to pull me back by my shirt and stretch my fucking shirt out. Like, I still love you, but bitch, the fuck? Like, my mama paid for that shit. So I got myself together, walked up to the house, unlocked the door. Mind you, my parents, I usually got home before my parents, and I assumed that my daddy was somewhere else because like his car wasn't outside. So I'm like, okay, well, nobody's home, so I can just change and ain't nobody gonna know that I just got into a full-blown fist fight with a little boy on the bus. So boom, a week goes by after that, and you know, everything's cool, everything's chill. Bobby doesn't say anything to me. I damn sure ain't talking to him because nigga, I'm mad. Like, I want another round because you said something about my mama. Like, oh God, I want another round. But I ain't press him about it. Me, Sunshine, and some of our friends were sitting on the bus or whatever, and Bobby wasn't on the bus first because usually he was always like one of the first people on the bus. He finally walks on the bus and he's like one of the last people to walk on the bus, but he doesn't sit at his seat. Like, he doesn't stop at his seat. He comes all the way back towards us. So now I said, Sunshine, like, hold on, Sunshine, hold on. Because she was on the end and I was close to, I had the window seat. So I'm like, Sunshine, like, excuse me. And she like turned to let me out. And I got out and I'm standing in the middle of the aisle like what the fuck you want to do? And he held out his hand and he said, I'm sorry. And I'm just looking at that shit for a minute like, and I remember asking like, you sorry? And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. I was like, well, fuck your sorry. And he was like, man, I was trying to be nice. I said, I don't give a fuck. You said something about my mother. I do not care. Like, nigga, fuck you. So he was like, man, all right, bro. So he went back to the front, sat down in his seat. And then I hear Miss Tiffany up there. That's what you get for talking about her mama. Y'all, that was a whole fucking KIKI, bitch. So that happened, and then it was just like, after that, nothing else really happened. Like, after that, he just kind of stopped talking to me. I damn sure stopped talking to him, because I'm like, nigga, I'm not talking to you anymore unless it's about when and where I'm beating your ass, when and where we're going to fight again, when and where we're going to throw them bows. Because, nigga, you talked about my mom. You could have said anything in the world about me, and we probably could have bounced back from that shit. But you said something about somebody in my family. Like, you bringing my family into shit that they don't even know shit about. Nigga, fuck you. Like, all because you thought that I said something about your weight. All because you thought I said something about your weight. Okay. And then, like, a couple times after that whole situation happened, like, Destiny tried to talk to me and, you know, tried to, like, check in on me and stuff like that. And then one day I finally told her, I was like, Destiny, like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. And y'all know I was very sensitive. So even when I told her I didn't want to be friends with her anymore, I was like, I just don't really want to be friends with you anymore. And I was, like, really scared. But had she said something about my mama, all that scary shit, that would have flew out the window. You feel me? But I was like, I just don't want to be friends anymore. She was like, what? I ain't even fucking do nothing to you. I ain't even fucking do nothing to you. Mind you, this girl was tall and she was bigger than me. So I was double intimidated. So she was like, I ain't even fucking do nothing to you. I ain't even fucking do nothing to you. And Sunshine, she didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Sunshine did not care how big, how tall, none of that shit. She said what the fuck she said. So when Destiny was getting all up in my face, Sunshine got up in her face.
Bitch, fuck you. My friend said she don't want to be your friend no more, so she don't want to fucking be your friend no more.
Destiny is like bucking up at Sunshine. And like everybody like, ooh, they about to fight. They about to fight. Long story short, they did end up fighting, but not that day. And it wasn't because of that situation. It was because of something else that happened like 2 weeks or whatever later. But yeah, so Bobby and I, we never fought again. We didn't talk anymore. And I left middle school, went on to high school, and honestly, Slick forgot all about that story time, y'all. Like, I really forgot that even happened to me. I think, like, I saw him on somebody's Instagram, or, like, somebody from our middle school is dating him now, and he looks completely different. He looks completely different. He's still a big boy, but like his face, he looks very different. He cut his dreads off and everything. And it was like, yeah, me and my boo went X, Y, and Z. And so, you know, I'm a little investigator. So I clicked on the profile that was tagged in the photo. And I went to it and I was like, wait a minute. And he had posted a throwback picture. And I was like, oh my fucking gosh, that's Bobby. So then it reminded me of this story time. So yeah, y'all, that's the story about the time that me and Lil Bobby got into a little fist fight because he wanted to talk about people's mamas and shit. All right, you guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this incense too, because it definitely, like, it's definitely calming me, child. Like, yes. If you liked it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you would like to be a part of my Brats family here on YouTube, please don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a beat, and tap that bell so you can get all of my updates on 10, baby. Also, I'm going to be filming my Motivational Monday video in this. So there will be 2 videos up of me in this little get up. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, y'all, so I love you guys. And until the next video, please be safe, stay bold, stay beautiful. And when all else fails, just be real about that sugar honey iced tea, baby. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Peace.